Last week, the DFL has organized a field trip for us to travel down the provinces of the southwest of Vietnam. This was a chance for us to experience the cultures as well as the people from this watery land. And personally, I enjoyed it a lot. Like usual, I welcome you guys to hop on board with me and to travel down to this wonderful land. This field trip took us about 5 days and 4 nights to travel to all the destinations. According to the plan, we could travel to Chassu Forest and arrive at Ha Tien on the first day. On the second and the third day, we would travel to Phú Quốc Island by boat and return to the mainland on the fourth day. Next, we would travel to Cần Thơ and spend the night there. The journey would end on the fifth day as soon as we arrive at Saigon University. We gather around Saigon University very early in the morning, at 5:30. After our organizers and our tour guides had checked all the attendance of the students, we departed at 6. On the first day, we traveled more than 200 kilometers to Chassu Forest to explore some of the sceneries and wonderful wildlife in this destination. While on the journey, Mr. Anthony also told us about some special features of the Southwest. We also stopped at rest stops to fill our stomachs and also to stretch our legs. When we arrived, the weather was not good enough for us. It was raining all the time and everything was slippery. However, it was not a big deal for us to enjoy this trip. And here's some information about its location. Chassu Cajuput Forest is an ecosystem of cajuput tree, and this is also a home to a large variety of birds and other wildlife, especially the abalone and the bittern. It is located in An Giang province, just about 10 kilometers from the Cambodian border. When we got off the boat, we were free to go around in 20 minutes. Mr. Anthony also took this chance to tell us about the most iconic tree of the Southwest, the Palmyra palm tree. According to him, flowers only bloom on the male tree, while the female ones bear fruits. The farmers will extract the sugar from the flowers and later condense it. The fruits are edible and can be used in cooking or drinking. At this time, the wind was blowing like there's a storm coming. The rain was about to pour down, so we had to bring our luggage inside the hotel fast. We were expecting things to get better on the next day. Turns out, there was a storm coming. Every minute passed, everything seemed to be gloomy to us. We were told to stay inside the hotel till noon. After hours of waiting, we received bad news. The trip to Phú Quốc had been cancelled and we had to head back to Cần Thơ with another alternative plan. It was not an easy thing for us to accept. It took us half a day to reach Cần Thơ. At the time, the weather was not getting any better. At the hotel, we were hoping for a better tomorrow. On the third day, our organizer had arranged for us an alternative route for this field trip. We would travel down to the Bạc Liêu province to visit Cao Van Lau's memorial to know more about this famous musician. Located in the Bạc Liêu province, this is one of the most famous destinations of the southwest. Here lies one of the most talented musicians of the southwest, Cao Van Lau, also known as the writer of the iconic song Dạ Cổ Hoài Lang. The Southwest is the place where Đơn Ca Tài Tử was born and raised to its peak. Following after that was the introduction of cải lương. Nowadays, most people cannot identify the two. Đơn Ca Tài Tử is the root of cải lương, and this type of music mostly performed off stage and full of improvisation. On the other hand, cải lương is always performed on stage and always fully prepared by the crews and its director. To many older generations, it was a privilege to watch and to hear Đơn Ca Tài Tử, as well as cải lương. We also got the chance to know more about the history of this type of music, the phases that had led up this genre, and finally, we sat down and listened to some of the famous songs. We also took part in these wonderful performances. At the end, Dạ Cổ Hoài Lang was the final punch to this amazing show. It is such a shame that this genre is slowly being forgotten as time goes by. We woke up very early in the morning and caught a boat to head down the Cái Răng floating market. Things seemed to be vibrant, even though it was just 5 in the morning. Next, we watch how the people in this place make a bánh tráng. And how they make hủ tiếu with many flavors. I think the process was very enjoyable and there was a hidden joy in it too. Our final destination to visit was Hùng King's Temple in Cần Thơ. This place was built in order to honor the founder of our nation, the Hùng Kings. The gala night seemed to be the final spotlight of this journey. Everybody was chilling together, enjoying that wonderful night. To me, it was a sleepless night. But all journeys must come to an end, and ours was no exception. In those few days, I had sensed that our class members had tightened their relationship together. Even though our journey did not follow the same schedule, we're still glad that we share some of the memorable moments with each other. In the end, I would like to thank the organizers of this field trip, the tour guides, and the lecturer that had led us in those wonderful days, every member that had taken part in this amazing journey, and finally, I bid you a farewell.
Những con đường anh đi rồi cũng đưa anh về bên em, như anh được sống giây phút đầu tiên, có em từng đến những giây cuối cùng, suốt cuộc đời anh không quên chân tình dành hết cho mấy em.